You were a professional dad. At what point did you want to be a dad?
I'd say at a pretty young age, I always knew that I wanted to be a dad, just because, I mean, based on solely like a faith-centered standpoint, I knew that that's something that I wanted, because I knew that families can be eternal. And I think, especially when I was a teenager and thinking about like having a family one day, I just loved the idea that like I would get little kids and stuff, and have a super hot life.
So that was always in the plan.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that influenced your choices?
I think one of the main things that it really influenced me in was just being able to like keep myself chaste, because I knew that would be important. I want to save this for marriage. I want to save all of it for marriage.
Do you feel like you're different now than you were before becoming a dad?
Yes.
So?
Well, I feel like I'm less athletic than I was. But I also feel like I've gained a lot of patience, and I'm learning to sacrifice more, sacrifice my own needs for others, and be less selfish. I've gained a lot more patience than I had before, which is kind of crazy, because I didn't think that I was an impatient person. Once you're holding that crying baby for an hour, you can easily become impatient, or like just the tantrums and stuff like that. I'm learning how to speak calmly even when things aren't calm, to say things in a way that will be less like hurtful and stuff like that, especially with a little kid. It's easy to say things that you're like, oh man, I should have said that.
What do you want the girls when they're grown up to say about you?
Yeah, we want them to say that I was a good man, husband and father, and that I loved them and I loved you, and that I loved God. Most importantly, that I loved God.
I had such a great dad growing up, and my brothers will say this too, that most of what we learned from him was just watching him, just his example.
Because he doesn't talk much.
He doesn't go on, and you know, when he does speak, it's like these nuggets of wisdom, but most of the time he just is and just does, and that's been such a great thing, and so my brothers have followed that, so I've had all of these really wonderful examples of good men in my life, and I just felt like, you know, what I want for my kids is someone that is a good man. They can look at what he does and know either what kind of man they should become or how they should be treated. So that was something that I just saw in you right away when we were dating, is that you just have been good since the day you were born. That's something that I've been grateful for, and has been a joy for me to see you as a dad, because I know the girls just watch you, and there's nothing that I wouldn't want them to see.
I'll put some more.
And you're really cute. You gave them all the good genes. Those cute little girls. The best ingredients. And got 3 different outcomes.
Yeah. There were some ingredients that I didn't see coming in there too. So.
There was high doses of sweet and salty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In equal measure, but all kind of their own take on it.
A little flavor.
Yeah.
A little bit of jalapeno in some of them every now and then.
Yeah.
Maybe even ghost pepper.
Yeah, a little bit of ghost pepper from time.
Carolina Reaper. Being a father, I feel like it gives me a little glimpse into how God sees me too. How my Father in heaven sees me. Because I'll watch my kid throw a tantrum or like ask why, or not understand some consequence or whatever, or whine for something that they really want, and I go, man, I do that.
Yeah.
And I whine for things that I want and I'm not getting, but maybe I don't understand. So I think that's added to the patience. So being a father, I think helps us understand a little bit more of our Father in heaven.
When we got married, we were sealed in the temple, which for us means that we'll be with each other and with our girls. Whatever babies we're blessed with will be ours forever. How do you think that affects our family?
Gives us a sense of security for sure. Accountability. You and I are accountable to not only each other, but God. That's in all aspects of our relationship. Kind of helps us to see the security that it brings, because now we know, like, we have this for eternity. It doesn't matter what happens. We have a serious commitment, but the blessings are even greater.
Yeah.
And that goes with, like, here in this life too. The blessings we receive because of being faithful to those covenants here in this life. And then in the next. We're in this together forever. But that accountability part is we have to remain true to those promises and covenants which we've made.
If you were to look for a book that you could read with the girls and it was about fatherhood, what message would you want it to have, or what would you like to see there to share with the girls? Basically,
like, I think what I'd like to see is something along the lines of what being a father means. It doesn't mean that you're perfect, but it means that you're constantly striving to direct your whole family to Heavenly Father, and that you are given the responsibility of providing, protecting, and presiding over your family, and doing all of that in love and righteousness. Just letting them know how much a father really, really loves them. How looking at your own father here sometimes can teach you about your Heavenly Father. I think those are some of the things that would be fun to see in a book.
Yeah. So the role of what a father.
Role of a father,
yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. Either that or the lens of the father looking at his cute little children.
What does a father see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting. So what does a father see?
Well, see their cute little toes and
their
little tummy. And I just see, like, miniature versions of you and me. And these little beings that just make me so happy. And sometimes they just make me want to run over and squeeze them.
Yeah.
And kiss on them. Sometimes just seeing your kids can just energize you. After a rough day or whatever, and seeing them, and like when I come home and the first thing that I do, that happens when I open the door, is I see these two little girls running and then one other
frantically crawling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she will only say Dada. That's her word for everything.
There is nothing like it in the whole world.
Yeah.
And it just makes you feel so good. It really just makes my heart want to leap out of my chest sometimes. Yeah,
well, seeing you definitely energizes them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We feed off of each other.
Yes, you do. A lot of the time, right at bedtime.
Yeah, gotta get their energy out.
Yeah, thank you for answering my questions. Any parting thoughts?
You're the best interviewer I've ever had.
You're the best dad my children have ever had. You gonna ask me on a date, or?
Yeah, I'll make out with you in front of us.
My mom's gonna watch this.
I love you.
Love you. Thank you.
You can't spank me in front of the TV.
Yeah, I can.